all the training that we've been giving them has now turned into an actual application of everything that they've learned, and it's coming together quite nicely for this group. So I'm expecting good things ahead. They're really progressing. A lot of the things that we've been teaching them are starting to come together, and I think they're realizing, you know, all the talk that we've been giving them is now relating to an actual job that they're doing.
4111 traffic.
Now they're getting into some of the fun stuff. They're actually out in the classroom, or out of the classroom, doing some of the cool stuff. They're in patrol cars, learning traffic stops, how to get out of a car quickly, take control of a situation. So the class is really starting to finally get to some of the fun stuff.
It's more hands-on, more involved, less book work, and it's more ability-based. And it's where we actually train you on how you do your job. And we're not so much dealing with the theory of it as we are the actual application of the instruction. So it's a good, the attitude in the academy with the classes tends to change. They get a little more motivated because they're not always having to have their nose in the book and always having to study for tests and things like that. They still have plenty of exams going on, however, not as many. So they're normally only having to concentrate on one topic rather than 2 or 3 at one time.
Speed limit's very important for several different reasons, and one of the main reasons is because it causes traffic accidents, and it could cause the loss of life in the cases of those traffic accidents. So it's something that's very big in law enforcement.
Went out on the on Highway 114, the level line highway, and kind of ran some radar just to try to get a feel of how the system operates. The audio pitches will change as a car accelerates or decelerates.
As far as speed enforcement is concerned, radar is paramount. We have to understand how our radar functions. We have to cross-check it with several things. We have to make sure that what we're radaring is the actual object that's giving the speed and not something else, because if anything like that happens, then we're pretty much writing a bad ticket. One of the most important things we learned is if there's a doubt in our mind, don't write that ticket.
4111 ticket 10-8.
Okay. Okay. Well, I will move him one runway to the west.
On the third one, that's so you can get, it's for the two, if there's two vehicles, right?
Now it turns to a red light. Now I'm in stationary. HELD comes on 2. Let you know. When you run radar, and most traffic enforcement, when I try to recruits, is drive in the inside lane. That way, if you catch somebody, you get all excited. When you whip at you, you're not in the outside lane, you're not turning so that you don't get T-boned. Okay? And then being in here, I can see registration stickers, inspection stickers, seat belts, front license plates, a lot easier from this lane than I can the other. What we're about to do is we're going to get ready to cross the median, reduce our speed because obviously the road surfaces aren't the same. Less damage to the car, certain things take over. Remember, reflective capability, and position, and speed. So we're going to clock this car and go. Slow down, see, watching the on the traffic that I'm going to pull out in front. Would you want to pull out in front of these cars right now?
No, sir.
No.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Officer LePage with the Police Department. The reason your stop today is you're speeding, car 50 and 45. Is there a reason you're speeding? Just trying to get where I was going. All right, can I see your driver's license and your insurance? I don't have insurance. Sorry. All right. $41.11. I need you to go ahead and sign the X. Your signature is not a pleaded deal, it just promise to appear in municipal court. You have 12 days at a time to sign it. You understand?
The recruits have been entrusted with more responsibilities and more leadership amongst themselves. They're carrying real weapons. They're carrying the actual radios that they will be carrying on duty. Reason for that is we're doing more hands-on training, more technical training, less book work, less study of theory, and more instruction on the actual practice and technique of doing police work.